And on this map, I would go with chains. No, we're in Alaska, so. Oh, on his, yeah. Uh huh. Yep. Okay, Ged, we're gonna work on some stuff during SnowRunner and stuff. We're the goal right now is to get all the watchtowers on all the maps and all the upgrades before we work on any of the tasks that we don't have to do. Um, one thing we're gonna do to try to help you, because I know you have trouble focusing sometimes. If you start to get off, we're just gonna remind you to focus. All right. But on that, we also need you to make sure you're not getting into that bossy phase that you tend to get into sometimes. So, but we're gonna try to help you remember to focus a little bit because I know that can be difficult for you. Yes. Yeah, let me know when you're ready for the code. No, it's set up for three. Rio's gonna wait for about an hour and a half, and then he'll join in. Because that way it's not constantly kicking somebody. Yep, which is nice. Hey, look, headlights. Yep. Are you ready for a code yet? No, I did not yet because it's going to take a little while for me to, get the funding for said equipment. Hello, Elijah. It's not exactly English. I'm not sure what that is. Mason, huh? My sentiments exactly, huh? um, no, no. Like I said, we'll get all the upgrades that are still out there and all the watchtowers. Japanese. If you don't know, that means hello. How are you today in Japanese? Oh, okay. Well, I am doing fine. How about yourself, Elijah? You said you're ready for the code now? What is it with metal chairs? Uh huh. Yeah. Well, let Rio know when you're ready, and he will read the code off to you. The, 'Cause- 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 'C You're good? Nice. Yeah, I seen that. Don't have Discord? Oh, all right. The code is 99WSX. I work in an engine shop. I remanufacture automotive engines for a living. Well, I am a machinist. Say that again when I tell you wasn't in SnowRunner. Uh-oh. Well, that's weird. You've never been kicked with him coming in before. Yeah. Wrong button. Let me make sure that it didn't do anything weird. Yeah, it's the same code, so go ahead and try to pop back in real quick. A quiz. I have no idea. Well, the HEMA is an abbreviation. And you're right, I don't. And what in the world? SnowRunner just kicked all the way around. All right. Let's try this one more time. It kicked everybody. That I believe was a server error. Yeah, but it won't let you in right now because it'll end up being a whole new code and everything because I had to restart the thing, so it's not gonna. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, new code 73ECF. That's yes. No. 73ECF. Okay, so well, yeah. Well, how much time do you have? All right, guys, hang on. I got to take this call real quick. Okay, guys, I am back. I had to take a call from my daughter. I need to boost that back up. All messages. Actually, you'll be in a burlap. All right, well. Well, Ged, it's just gonna kind of have to go as it is for now. We'll, well, that's all right. No big worries. Bryce, are you, about ready to come out? All right, Elijah, I don't know if you heard the plan of attack earlier. We're going to be working on watchtowers and upgrades on all the maps to get everything opened up. And there goes Bryce. All right, so I figure we'll there's a couple upgrades on this map left to get, and then we can just move through, and you guys can pick a map, whatever you want to do. Bryce just jumped back in the garage. Ah. All right. All right, that's fine. That sounds like a good plan. But make sure you're grabbing upgrades and stuff on the way. All right, let's roll out, guys. Now, Bryce, you do understand that recovery costs money, right? So try not to flip. All right, well. Well, the old Apache is not very snow friendly. That's all right. I'll just hitch a ride. I'll let this big burlap pull me through there. Man, it's like herding cats again. You guys are all over the joint. How them burlap tires working out for you on this? Yes. Well, is it 20 seconds? Well, you can get to the garage without doing any of the bridges. Big Daddy Burlap can go over these rocks easily. I probably could have got over it with my Apache too, but we're working on taking the scenic route. You flipped again. Well, it's better than on a straight, flat, level road. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Well, if you're able to rescue Bryce there, Elijah, I'm sure he would appreciate that. Unless he's already recovered himself back to the garage. All right. Well, yeah, Elijah's somewhere over by you, so he'll get you. Kind of thinking I should have picked something other than this truck for a. Didn't have to use a scout to go scouting, you know. Metal chair. I wasn't hearing you singing at all. Burlak flipped him back over easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Holy cow, I should have definitely gone the other way. Slow but powerful. Ah, we're getting through there. I think I'm through the worst of it right now. Of course, I am going to have to swing by this fuel trailer and top off when I get up here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I got daylight coming in behind me. You would think with all these wheels that this thing would fly right through here. I'm almost thinking I should have gone with muds instead of chains on it. But I know how icy the road is once I get into Mountain River. Fuel! Fuel! I see fuel! Holy cow, I'm down to 12 gallons. That's alright. Fuel station's right here. Lucky you came to get me. Well, I've got a roof rack and trunk repair supply, so I've got plenty of fuel on board, but it definitely was a help. I wasn't stuck in there forever. And it kicked us again. Connection lost. Well, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening either. Try joining you in Scandinavia, Northport. Well, let's see how this goes here real quick. Probably you. All right, where is my Apache? Well, on the bright side, it saved right after I fueled up, so. All right. Patience, young Skywalker. It is QFHT2. Third time's the charm. Yes. What the? Now it says I cannot connect other players to this cross-play session. Bryce got in. Oh, okay. That's because we got three in there. That's why. Both Bryce and Rio made it. You gotta listen and type fast, man. Listen and type fast. I even said the code the way you like to hear it. Yeah, I can't type fast on console. Rio says he's got a type on console also. Make your save have 4 players so we can all join. Yeah, gee, I wonder what happened there. Rio. Listen and type fast or you're last. Well, I even read it off slow. Yeah. All right, what do we got? 3 watchtowers in here. No. Hello, Limey. Oh, hello, Limey. How are you? Limey77, welcome in. That's a new name. You doing good? Glad to hear it. I'm doing good myself. Just gotta watch the stream that's delayed by 10 seconds. We are in the Alaska region. The map that I'm currently on is Mountain River. We're just going around collecting watchtowers and upgrades if we can find them. Let's see now. It's not hard mode, but it's not normal mode either. I set some more difficult rules. You know, like paying for recoveries, paying for repairs, paying for fuel. Yeah, yeah, DLC trucks, no mod trucks, and the DLCs I could not get out until after I finished Michigan. I have to run all the maps in order. Yes, I have fuel in the garage. The one thing that kind of killed part of my more difficult mode is the fact that while I was setting everything up, I accidentally turned off damage. So, I didn't want to turn off damage, but I did. Yes, it was a major oopsie. Reserve your spot in White Valley. Currently, I've got it set up for only 3 spots because I'm trying to see if it keeps people from getting kicked so much. And all 3 slots are filled, but we will. I usually put out a notice if you join my Discord. I always put a notice on my Discord 30 minutes prior to going live, so you have a heads up when I'm going to go live. And you can also get in on the voice chat and let me know if you're wanting to join or not. Oh, that's my watchtower. And a big what? I don't know what to do about somebody slapping their head against the table. It's a lot easier if you join the Discord because then you'll know like when I'm getting ready to go live, you'll get the notification about a half hour early. It's not a requirement. It does make things a little bit easier. Did I do what? Alright, how close am I to that watchtower? And am I on the right road? Yeah, no, I'm not on the right road, but I can get through there. There's roads everywhere. This is SnowRunner, man. You just make your own roads. Because I ran into it. I think I'll be all right. Yeah, Elijah Elijah says you can join him right now if you want. He's in Scandinavia, I believe. If you're quick enough. All right, look at that. Who's that coming up behind me? Ah, Rio. No, we're not pushing people off. Not giving the code till my co-op crashes. Which line from the Lion King? I couldn't tell you. I am a turtle. Every time you connect a winch to me, it pops up and says, pull winch, release winch. The upgrade was somewhere over this way. Hold on. I'm gonna slap me a couple waypoints in here. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Hey, kidding? That's my worst subject. Probably need muds. Yeah, these chains are making this a struggle, that's for sure. Well, he shouldn't have stopped in front of me. Hate this upgrade spot. Yeah, it's kind of a rough one. I need. Da, da, da. Oh no, I'm not stuck. I just needed to pull the winch out. That's all. Because there's that nice icy road that you got to drive over in order to get anywhere around here. I mean, all I got to do is get my nose in there, but I got to fight my way through these trees. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I have an autonomous. Get upgrade. All right. New, more powerful engine for all the bigger trucks. All right, now. See, getting back out was easy. All right. We got 2 more watchtowers in here. Where's my... So, Rio, you want to grab that watchtower to your north? All right, I'll head to the east over here. Well, eastbound and something. I might be. Massive metal chair. It's always a long way to go with a short time to get there. I said that's my line. Metal chair towers. And I can't remember which one we came up with that on. Take 2 metal chairs that look oddly similar to the Twin Towers. Yeah, that was an unfortunate incident for a lot of people, you know. the whole thing should have never happened. All right, from here. If we don't talk about it, it didn't happen. Well, it'd be nice if it works that way. Some 2 gallons of fuel left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of that problem. Down to 1 gallon. Yep. Not too shabby, my friend. Let's hope it lasts. Thanks for your time. 120 XP, 950 cash. That. Yes, I believe he is working on making sure you have access to the garage without having to drive off-road. Massive metal chair. Well, I hope he's not. I mean, it's only a game, man. All right. We'll head around the block and head through White Valley. Try to get that cleared out. I believe we got all the watchtowers in here. A few more upgrades, but I'm going to try to hit that garage in White Valley and modify my vehicle a little bit, I think. With a winch. Yes, he is Wisconsin. All right. He Yeah, I got to at some point that's a very important task to complete. The one, well, I actually keep that particular vehicle. I'm keeping all of them. That was one of my rules that I had set for myself was no selling of trucks. I can sell the trailers, but not the trucks. Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot that upgrade was hidden right there. If it wouldn't have flashed in the corner, I would have drove right by it. Sure, if you can. There's always the M&M version of that. I said there is always the M&M version of that song. Eminem the rapper. Can your co-op crash already? Michelle Obama. Yeah, you know, you would definitely expect more out of this Apache with all the wheels. Frying chair. Isn't that what they put the prisoners in? Uh, no, he's a new name in chat. Good, good. Who's being rude about black ice? Plead the fifth. Lava chair. Mason is your PFB Jupiter that's blue and angry. I mean, it does kind of look like it could be, though. I get that. It's a hypothetical planet. Is that Uranus to take? Yes. I was? I couldn't tell you because it is more of a attack helicopter than a cargo helicopter. They're not really designed for lifting. Don't call me Shirley. Woo! I don't know if it's so much drifting or sliding. You know, drifting is kind of intentional. Sliding is where it's just purely accidental. Real Enough Gaming. Hi, my sister ate Mars. How you doing, Real Enough Gaming? His sister ate Mars. I mean, could have been the planet. Could have been a Mars bar. Elijah says, Bryce, the White Valley Garage better be open. Maybe. All right, got another watchtower. More upgrades discovered. All right, look at that. All right, we're gonna find something a little bit bigger and more stronger than that thing to run around in. Not currently. I don't have enough money to buy anything right now. I only got 50 grand. Well, I only had just a little over 150 grand before, and it got spent on upgrades on a couple of trucks. Well, let's see now. Whose stream doesn't work? Oh, okay. Da-da. There we go. No upgrades required. Well, that's weird. All right, let's where'd it go? There we go. You do? Why? Oh, hold on. I need to sell the other tires. Gotta sell all the ones you take off. That we're gonna leave alone for now. Don't need that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I couldn't tell you anything about the lifting capacity on the helicopters. Um, well, I can tell you about it for the M1070 Super Hack because it pulls a 99,000 pound trailer along with a 70,000 pound tank on a regular basis, and I have had well over 300,000 pounds sitting on my trailer. So that meant I was pulling a total of over 400,000 pounds. Um, well, I ran recovery missions while I was in Iraq, and somebody hit a wall and flipped their truck over, and we had to load their truck with all the stuff that it was hauling on the back of my trailer. And here's the great thing: I hauled that load with no trailer brakes. All right. So it was a definite fun time. Well, unfortunately, in combat, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, we were outside the wire. We were definitely in the area where we could get hit. Yes. My truck that I drove while I was over there had several scars in the windshield from where people tried shooting me while I was driving. Uh, shoot, I want the next road. This is not the road I want. Well, they love to go after the people that were out there doing the recovery missions. Because the whole time that we're out there, we're sitting ducks. We, we had Humvees that came through with 50 caliber machine guns that were our gun truck. They covered us while we were doing our work getting the vehicles picked up. I carried an M16, which is kind of difficult to wield an M16 while you're chaining a truck down to your trailer. Well, that's basically what an M16 is. Any kind of rifle is a pain in the neck to operate when you're working. Board now, that's co-op's not crashing. um, so this thing just happened here. Somebody want to White River Garage, and you want to head west, take your second right hand turn. I always call it White River and it's White Valley. Hang a right, Bryce. Uh, well, if Bryce tips over too, then we will definitely need you. Yeah, all those trees there should be. Womp womp. Hey, there he is. Yeah, you need to be on the other side of me. Actually, hold that thought. Oh, we're up. We're up. What you do, Bryce? Don't drive over rocks with that. You gonna go grab that tower? Steel chair? Tungsten chair? Wooden chair? That chair's not a very good one. That'll fall apart. Titanium chair? No, that's a chair. I don't think I'd want to sit in a uranium chair. You might get irradiated. Radiation poisoning. People chair? Now, are we talking live people or dead people? Oh, there you go. There's your uranium chair. No, his game's still going. Live people. Hey, he's back. He's gone. He's back. Wasn't there an upgrade down here somewhere? Oh no, it was that task. He's back. And he left again. And he's back again. And Rio's back again. Live aliens chair. Okay, what kind of aliens are we talking about now? I mean... Alright. Is this score doing a bunch of weird stuff or what? All right. Upgrade location. And it's down there along that road on the way to that watchtower. Well, hello, JJ. And friends. Welcome, welcome. We're out here doing some scouting. Mustard gas chair. Stay away from that one. You'll break out. Keep getting kicked from VC. Yeah, it seems to be happening to everybody for some reason. What do you mean it ain't no scout? It works pretty good for scouting. It's one of the best scouts in the game. Wait a minute, hold on. Off to eat, talk to you later. All right, we'll talk to you later there, JJ. I don't know. All right, somewhere up here is my path to get down there. All right, where is it? Let's put a little marker on there so that I can see it. Won't let you in? Yeah, I don't know what's going on because it seems to be kicking everybody back right back out as soon as they come back in. Yeah, it hasn't kicked Bryce out yet, which is kind of strange. All right, race suspension for International Paystar 5070. No, it's an all right truck. Most of them are pretty good trucks once you figure out how to drive them. All right. Guess you'll have to type. Let me check the Discord here real quick. See what it's doing. Yeah, it doesn't say anything weird. It says you're all still in there. I don't know what's going on with it. Watchtowers and upgrades. That's the name of the game right now, guys. I just can't remember. Mountain Maze? Yeah, I can probably do that. I don't think you need to. Yeah, for the most part, it pops up on my screen. Sometimes it's an incomplete message, and I need to look down at my phone for it. Server maintenance, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with the Discord. I don't have it either, so. Man, you have no idea how glad I am to see you. Real cold here, even indoors, and I've been sitting here for quite a while before you showed up. Thanks again. 160 XP, 1500 cash. And that's not a very good direction of travel. That was just begging to fall over. I know there's an easier way up to this watchtower, but I can never remember what it is until I get up there. Oh, of course, that's one of those not going to fall over kind of trees. Nobody's joined you yet? Hey guys, if you're interested, Elijah's trying to get a co-op game together. He's been trying for a little bit there and can't seem to get anybody to pop in. Your internet's out? Well, that stinks. Two new trucks are great on Roadcraft. Well, one of them is one I've been saying for a while about why don't they just put a crane on the Voron. I was glad to see that they did it. Ugh, come on, get up there. I gotta see if I can get that back end to swing around a little bit. Well, that's definitely not what I want. No, 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 no. It's right there. And look, there's the road. There's the road I wanted. Yes, I did. Rio! Reverse, reverse. Rio, don't go through the gateway. I need you. Of course, he's going to hear it too late. Where are you at, Bryce? Well, you're way back there. Huh. All right. Well, which cat are you after? Oh, well, that's going to take you a minute. Rio, come back here and rescue me. Oh, there he is. Oh, Rio popped back in, so he's here. Uh, uh, I'm almost by the watchtower up here, Rio. That watchtower off to your left. Docked my pay. Oh, go rescue Hat, or you're gonna dock his pay. All right, he's he's making a fighting challenge to get up the mountain here. See, I can never remember where that road is until after I've gotten the tower, and then it's like, oh, duh. I do know that there is an upgrade pretty much right there. I hear him. There he is. Ah, thought Austrian guy was gonna get back in. I'm thinking what we might have to all leave the we might all have to leave the Discord chat and come back in. Because it may need to find a new server. So yeah, go ahead and back out of the Discord chat, and I'll back out real quick. What do you mean, dumb? No, hold up, back out, Bryce. I didn't get out of there yet. Can't join Discord voice. Yeah. Bryce, jump all the way out of Discord. Nope. Let's try a different lobby here. Yeah, I think they're doing something with Discord because I can't even join the Discord off my own server. So, hey, all right. I tried changing different voice chats and it wouldn't work on any of them. All right, let's see now. What did we open up here? There's the search and rescue. I know that's pulling a vehicle back over to here. What about upgrades? How many upgrades we got left? I know there's one hidden one. Group chat? What do you mean group chat? One watchtower left. That's that watchtower. So we got one watchtower left to go in White Valley. All right. Yeah, we can try your Discord server, Bryce. Wrong button. We're gonna try switching over to Bryce's Discord. I don't have you in here, Bryce. How do I not have you in here? Oh, there he is. All right. That's all right. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's kind of, of course, and this is under direct voice chats. Okay, yeah. So you haven't joined any game voice chats. All right, yeah, I think we need to disconnect from the direct chat here to do that. All right, do this, join this. All right, are we in? We're all in? All right. That was a little bit of confusion there, guys. We got our chat back up. I don't know what's going on with Discord, but oof. Well, Mason, a request has been put into HR for a salary increase for figuring a workaround on the Discord. It's up to you. I don't know what his last performance review looks like, so you'll have to decide if Rio has earned it or not. All right, there you go, Rio. He said granted. What's the percentage? Limey says, when can I join? Do... Limey, do you have Roadcraft at all? Because my normal partner in crime for Roadcraft is going to be out for about a week. And I will be looking for somebody else to help out on the cleanup crew. No, you don't have Roadcraft? Alright, but so because we're all full up on SnowRunner tonight, we will plan on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I do Snow Runner. So plan next Tuesday. Join us in the voice chat on Discord, or if you don't have it, at least send me a message on Discord, and we will get you in on Tuesday night's stream. SMRT. Can't pack? Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I always kind of chuckle at people that claim they're huge Star Wars fans and they call the AT-AT an AT-AT. And I'm like, so what's the AT-ST? An AT? I'm like, you're supposed to pronounce the letters. It is not an AT-AT. AT&T? It's a telephone company. ATM6. All right. This was the other one that was an important one to do that needed small pipes and concrete blocks. It's the block. I have no idea. Environmental issues. You can't forget the ATTE. We'll gather the data here, compile a report. Here, this is for you. 170 XP, 1,350 cash. Oh, absolutely. Somebody had to do it, right? Yes, yes. Didn't really figure anybody else was going to be able to get that done. All right, let's go get this upgrade over here. If I can make the turn. Stream's going pretty good there, Brian. How are you doing? Where am I now? I am in White Valley. We've been doing some scouting missions. JJ tells me this is not a scout. I think he's wrong. All a matter of opinion. You only rescued it once, and Bryce rescued it once. You're not supposed to tell him that. Using chains? Yes, I have chains on the tires. Well, you can't put Apache mud tires on a C500, so. All right, where are we gonna go from here? You're trying to pull up the hill, Bryce? With an earth roamer. Yeah. Good luck with that. Rio doesn't sleep. You mean my exhilarating? The big Kolob can't pull that truck up the cliff. Well, probably going to be barrels or tires or steel beams or steel pipes or concrete. One of those. All right, let's see now. I want to... See, I was going to kind of sneak around there and try to give a shove from behind, but I got to get to it. This could be a bad idea. Which one of my ideas aren't bad? Well, look, it worked. I don't know, but it looks like Bryce gave up on pulling that up the hill. Oh. Well, let's see what happens if Bryce pulls and I push. Are you pulling, Bryce? I'm trying to push and it's going nowhere, so. Well. That's because I got a winch attached to it right now. There. Go ahead and grab it now. I mean, I used a mod truck and got it up this way before, but yeah, we're just gonna have to pull this through the river because these trucks aren't cutting it this way. Guess I'll refuel while I'm sitting here. Yep. Yeah, Bryce, go ahead and release it. I'll pull it down the river. I'm good now. I got 51 gallons. I just topped off. I don't know if you can reach me to refuel me from there, but I don't know how you got lucky enough to land back on your wheels, dude. Divine intervention, yes. All right. Sweet. Because nobody drove over to it. Well, that's not going to be much help, is it? Yeah, but if one's telling you to inhale and one's telling you to exhale, you don't have a brain cell left to use for anything else. Knowing what planet your PFP is. That's the planet Archimedes. What? Oh, really? It's up against that little tiny pebble and not gonna... All right, we're gonna have to release that for a second, get up a little higher, and reconnect. Back. All right, good night, Austrian. You have a good night. Yeah, Mason, Rio's wondering what kind of a percentage he's looking at on that pay raise. He's in Mountain River. 7.5%. That's pretty darn good, Rio. You don't want to know. Everybody gets minimum wage for base pay. Well, no, you're getting paid snow runner minimum wage, which is like negative $3 an hour. 7.5 times negative 3. I thought 15% was too much. Oh, is that what it is? I suppose I should start tracking this so that it'll give me the down arrow here. Oh, plucks a stuck truck. Was he on flat level surface? Well, never mind. No walk. Oh, look at that. Well, Limey and Elijah are both stuck in his game. That's not good, man, when you're all both stuck. Ah, there we go. Plucks a stuck truck. Great. I thought it'd be easier to get some help here than to pass it up the chain and wait for another truck to arrive. Not to mention the paperwork. Thanks for your help. 210 XP, $2,050 cash. Yeah, all right. We'll stick him back in there to get him topped off again. And Terry Longhorn. Woof. That definitely needs to go to the garage. Yeah, but he's got the college level degree, so. Hail Vuna University. You should have got a better truck. All right. Let's see. Let's go over here. What do we got left for upgrades? What would I recommend for what? Well, it all depends on if he likes being alone 90% of the time. Driving truck is a fun job, but it is a lonely job. And it's also one that requires great concentration. All right. I know there's one more upgrade down here that's got to get snagged because it doesn't show up on the map. And we still have one last watchtower to grab in here. And then we have all the watchtowers in Pedro Bay. Oh, I need do. Oh, here I keep pressing and holding circle button trying to shut the engines off. It's not working. All right, we need to tap off the roof rack. See what happens when you get pestering HR? You pester HR too much, you're going to lose out. Elijah's getting a better truck. All right, let's go down here and get this hidden upgrade. Boy, Rio, I don't know. You might be pressing your luck. All right. Yeah, I see it. Oh, 4.5% decrease for Bryce. That's probably for the interference. Um, well, I don't know about cost cutting, but it didn't raise cost any. Tamir. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can get up that way, but it's a pain in the neck. I'll go back up the way I came down. Yeah, probably not. Oh, major communicates issue, huh? Go to Mutabura. Yeah, and I don't know if we have any employees in that department yet. Left-handed hammers. Yeah, they're stored right next to the blinker fluid. No, we keep the dragon scales in the basement. They prefer cooler temperatures. All right. Got to get over here and get this watchtower. I think there's another hidden upgrade up by the airport, though, that I got to get yet. Oh, that's all right. It'll grow back. All right, let's see now. I need to, because you can't get in through there. I believe I need to hang a right and go under the pipeline down here and up and around. Real? Are you going bald already? You're kind of young for going bald, aren't you? Maybe a little. Could use some work, though. Gotta go now? Alright, we'll talk to you later, Elijah. Ooh. You gotta love it when it flickers like that on you going under the pipes. New trailer discovered. I'll take every little bit of XP I get. No, he was saying goodbye to Elijah. Yes, Santana, that's a Kenny. Something, something. You don't know the words? Yeah, I know. I didn't insult you. I corrected you. Is there any other manner? All right, let's see now. Trying to remember exactly where those were at. One of them, I think, is on the road just to the south of the sawmill. One of the hidden upgrades. The other one, I think, is on the road that's just south of the runway. What's the next pack I'm getting? I don't know. Well, so I guess I'm going to head south. Ooh, I think it's on the road that's all the way along next to the pipeline. All right, look at that. And it got dark while I was looking at the map. So it's great. Now where were we? What's that? You have to be somewhere. Oh well, guess I'll just watch this paint dry till you're back. 260 XP, $2,150 cash. And I got a promotion to, what am I, 21 now? Hold on, where am, yeah, rank 21. So, we're getting there. It's not the sun. There's a problem with that. Making all that gold money. More money, more money, more money. By the way, y'all are lucky you can't hear Rio singing. I mean, it's bad enough that occasionally you have to listen to my singing. I don't know if I could torture you guys by making you listen to Rio's as well. Rod Brewer, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. If someone wants to chill and truck through Scandinavia or down or British Columbia or even more, I'm doing good myself, Rod. Thanks for asking. Road's a little tippy through here. Alright, and I think this other hidden upgrade is off to the left up here. For the, what, for the cat? I don't know. Ah, there's the cat. Alright. Good as new. Well, almost. We'll certainly get a few more years out of this thing. Here's your pay. 190 XP, 2,000 cash, and the Caterpillar 745C. And there's one of the hidden upgrades. The other one I know is wedged behind a house somewhere. I believe that one's up behind the runway. I thought there was another one here. Alright, race suspension. For the twin steer. I mean, it's nice to get the race suspension for the twin steer, but I would much rather have the all-wheel drive for the twin steer. Yeah, they put it in the most hated place on the planet. Yeah, I believe it's that. Well, there's like three of them that are hidden. There's one by the lake, one back here on this road I'm on right now, and I think the other one is up on that road that runs south of the runway. Runs the same direction as the runway. Yeah, they're well, I know I haven't gotten any of the stuff up by the runway yet, because that's still shaded in gray. Wrong time of year. Sure. It's Alaska, man. You've got 6 months of winter and 6 months of summer. Ah. Brain. Well, you're Brian Nowicki. We'll probably give her about another 20 minutes here, and call it a stream. Shooting for around 8:30ish. Oh, I don't want to go in there. I thought I was up at the airport already. No, no. I'm heading towards it. I just wasn't as far along the road as I thought I was. There's the airport. Ish. All right, let's see now. Yeah, see, because... Well... Maybe it was got. Maybe one of you guys did get it, because it was by that house there that's behind. Okay, you did that one? Just started logging in Cola? Fun, fun. Alright, so then in that case, I think we've probably got all the upgrades here and all the watchtowers, which means Pedro Bay. Hello, Lisa. Fancy meeting you here. Rio says hi, Lisa. And so does Bryce. Let's see now. Where's that fuel trailer at that's over here? Lisa says hello back, guys. Yeah, possibly, but that's up to his mom and dad. How's everything? Everything's going good so far. I've only flipped my truck twice. I think everybody's flipped at least once. That you'll admit to. On top of the world, thank you. You're quite the mountaineer. 380 XP, 3,300 cash. Too late. Then you need to be playing Ships at Sea. But Fishing the Barents Straits is, I believe, which is like the predecessor to Ships at Sea. That's what I said. All right, Lisa. Heading out. Thanks for stopping in. We'll talk to you later. I enjoyed our chat earlier. Rio says bye. She says, see you ball later. And you weren't happy with your 7.5% increase. So, I mean, well, I don't know about that one. Generally, hey, welcome in. Just came in to say hello. Still sore, but feeling a little better. Hope everyone has a great rest of the day and tomorrow. All right, you too there, generally. Hope the soreness goes away soon. Rio said hi bye. All right. Get through this gateway and head towards Pedro. Which bridge? Talking about the one that you're right next to? Oh. Not even. I mean, the service hub's like right there. Just so you know, I'm coming. You got moments to get that bridge open. Why did you crash? Hey, cutscene. All right, restoring the bridge. Thank you for helping our tribe. If only there were more people like you. 310 XP, 2300 cash. Um, probably pretty close to it. I mean, we'll see what we got. I got about 13 more minutes yet. So that should give us the opportunity to grab a watchtower or two, I think. Yeah, because there's a landslide right on the main road. You know what? Let me top off here real quick before I get too far. I mean, I'm here. The scout fuel trailer's here. On one of the roads you can go under the pipe. On another road you can't. There's a great big gigantic fuel trailer that has no purpose other than to provide fuel, sitting in the middle of the oil field thing. Well, if you can make it through the gateway, I've got a roof rack that's got like 37 gallons on it. That'll get you there. Yeah. Well, morning's coming back, so that's good. Good? Probably. Let's get this activated. I coasted back out of the box. All right. Yep. Morrison's landslide is wooden planks times 2. And dangerous route is wooden planks times 4. No. Although there is a fairly quick way to get to it. But I would have to swing into the trailer store and pick up a trailer to make it worthwhile. Why? Well, none of it's been accurate to the real of anything. The only thing real is the names. It should be the great big gigantic yellow box. Alright, Morrison's landslide. Great! With these supplies, we can get clearing the road immediately. Would have taken us weeks if you hadn't shown up. 230 XP, $2,550 cash. Almost like you had an inside man to tell you what they needed. You got about 6 minutes. Where am I at here? See, some people use the Tega as a scout. Me, I use the Kenworth C500. Hey, Bryce made it into Pedro. Well, currently I'm hoping my engine stays running long enough for me to grab a tree. You immediately, as soon as you discovered it, he jumped in it. Ruined your life? So dramatic. Oof. From somebody driving it away. All right. Well, there's the advanced special gearbox for all those trucks. All right. How close am I to that watchtower now? We're getting closer. Even super snow don't stop the C500. Slows it down, but it don't stop it. Except it's Except it's just a simple, small little Scout. Good, good, good. Isn't there something tucked in back here? I guess not. I don't know. Washington as soon as season 16 drops. I don't know. I kind of like North Carolina. Yeah. Because you're upside down. That'll slow you down a little bit. We are at 2029. There's the tower. Not sure if I can sneak through to that watchtower through the trees or not. All right, raise suspension for the Ank. All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and end the stream there. And thank you for watching. on behalf of Rio, hello. On behalf of Rio and Bryce, good evening. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And with that, we will see you all next time.